Well, I think
Say goodbye to New Orleans.
Exactly what the governor was saying, and that the Louisiana State Police are saying is that traffic anywhere westbound is too intense. It's way too heavy. It's just reached a point of saturation, and that is why they are really at the point of mandatory evacuation. And you have hundreds of thousands of people who say, look, we're now getting out. We're not going to wait around anymore.
This is my fucking truck. All right, I'm waiting for Lowen. He said he just called. He's on his way. All circuits are busy on the cell phone usually. Every now and then you can get through. Dave called, told me to get out of Dodge, but I was already in my truck. Got most of my important possessions with me. I'm gonna help Lowen carry some shit out, and that's it. I'm typing it up. We gotta go. Look at this shit. This ain't no calm before the storm. This is the fucking storm before the storm. It's eerie out. This place is gonna be devastated. Holy crap. And look at me. This is me. I'm fucking tired. I'm hungover. When I was gonna stay in weather the storm. Guess what? Didn't happen. Category 5, 180 mile per hour winds. I don't know about that, guys. That's not fun. I'm saying like 20 feet of water. It's gonna be like 12 feet of water burying the city. I can't wait for it. I really can't. We're gonna die! We're all gonna die! This is ridiculous. It's already 11 o'clock. Motherfucking freeways are packed.
To leave if you have an opportunity to leave. We have a levee system in Westwego, but you need to realize this morning I met with West Jefferson levee officials. You need to watch the storm surge.
I'll ask him to step forward for me, Mr. Mayor.
Everyone wants to gas. Thank God I got mine yesterday.
I think everything's been said, and I just want to thank the people back there at Little Lafitte and Crown Point.
It's like an axe or a pick or a hammer or tools that if flooding forces you up into your attic, you have the ability to pierce through your attic so you do not suffer the fate of those in Betsy who were drowned in their attic. If you're going to stay, you better make sure your bathtubs are filled up with water. If you have a two-story house, fill up the bathtubs on the second floor. That may be your only available source of water for days, longer than a week, easily longer than a week.
Here we are, gridlock.
Now let's get the very latest on Hurricane Katrina. Go back over to
fucking thing about this is if
okay, I'm not sure my microphone is.
It was up to me and me alone. I would go around this.
Okay, here we go.
There's got to be a detour around this.
This is an updated satellite picture that we have for you, an enhanced satellite picture of the storm. And in the Hurricane Center, in their most recent bulletin, has compared this strength of the storm to Hurricane Camille.
Waiting for Lowen. I decided to drive on the shoulder. Lowen didn't like that idea. The winds are picking up. I don't know where this so-called contraflow is, but people need to F off. I understand why people just don't drive on the shoulder. It adds an extra lane. I was driving on the shoulder forever, but you were just lectured at me because I have some of their food and we should stick together. I couldn't handle the traffic, so I'm gonna sightsee and hang out somewhere in Bayou Savage. Something tells me there's a hurricane coming. I don't want to wait in that traffic. I'm a little scared, I'm not gonna lie. Ingrid just bitched at me, but I understand. That Loch Ness. Getting scary. Waiting for Lowen.
Now is the time. At the Golden Opportunity Sales event, only at Lexus.
I made so much damn time on the fucking shoulder.
Blistering days of summer.
It's going to be a tremendous storm for many reasons. If this verifies, we're going to have that tremendous storm surge that we feared. We're going to have the tremendous wind damage that we feared. And it's not just in the city of New Orleans, but it's a tremendous impact all the way from the Gulf of Mexico. Water's going to rush up that way, right through the West Bank, into the city of New Orleans, even onto the North Shore in time, as this thing went probably about 40 miles an hour. And to give you a mental picture, I'd say about 2/3 now, maybe almost 3/4 of the South Shore is covered in rain, and some of it is very, very heavy. And some of that right now is looking pretty good, but just offshore, out over Lake Bourne, we've got some rain that's going to rotate onshore. And so if you're stuck in that traffic, look for the rain to start, and it's going to come down in earnest. And in fact, you can see it right now. It looks wet, but it doesn't look tremendously heavy in terms of rain right.
Also a military presence in the streets. You know, it looks like National Guard soldiers. I know about 4,000 National Guards were deployed to the New Orleans area. So there's a very military presence here in the streets right now of New Orleans. And I gotta believe that if you show up with something.
I'm out of the bowl.
If I
Picking out, starting to rain.
We'll go in this satellite.
Gosh, thank goodness that the mayor opened up the Superdome, because they wouldn't have had no other place to go.
You know, yeah, you would think that would be
20 miles on that.
Where you happen to be tuning in, better for you at home. So that's what you got to root for in terms of just a changing track. But right now, we're pretty confident in the track, and if it doesn't come through,
Maybe a couple of days before we get out of here, but when you get out of here, you're in the next phase of it. You're in the cleanup.
We were talking earlier this evening about 47. We were talking about some other the big storms, talking about Betsy. I mean, this is a tire risk area, which is basically about 12 or 13 tires. If there's someone down.
If you're in
taking a side road,
planning to relocate
all I know
to a
is that we're going like towards the
should
storm.
use Biloxi Junior High School.
It's already starting to storm. Getting scared. This is where we got gas. I mean, who has gas tanks like this anymore? The guy to shut down, you just give him straight cash. It's pissing me off because the storm's coming and I'd like to get out of here. It is, and we're going back to the frickin' 52, so all this time has been wasted. Maybe like another hour. I'm scared. The storm's gonna hit us, it's dark.
And we were talking about traffic earlier. Lisa Siegel was back on the line with us. She's from MDOT. Hi, Lisa.
Hello.
Can you give us a little information? We're getting calls about I-59.
What's up?
Following Camille, a very high risk of tornadoes. Rains will be torrential, especially in South Mississippi. But rain in the 6 inches of rain is predicted as far north as Memphis. Who have worked with us on this. One of them is going to be part of this news conference.
50 miles outside Meridian.
The president called me this morning to make sure that we were getting all the assistance that we needed, and we are.
Assistance that we needed.
And I got to tell the president that he immediately agreed to our.
Can I see?
No. You lost your homework. Can I have yours?
It's not going to get along. Open up the thing at the side so I can see it too.
I'm just filming the TV.
Oh, I want to see it too. Open up the side.
In New Orleans, thousands spent the night in the Louisiana Superdome. Others checked into local hotels. The state's governor said she expects extensive property damage.
Is what we term this toxic government.
In Mississippi, coastal communities are feeling the brunt of the storm's impact.
Well, what?
Thousands fled Biloxi while others
cool. It's like watching TV.
Because we're going to be here until the need is met, and right now
this area is extremely waterlogged, and we know there's a lot of huge trees out there. Old trees, very large trees, ground completely saturated. If we add another 4 to 8 inches of rain.
Where you are, but you were very concerned about residents and reports that you were hearing to the east of you, or was it to the west or to the east of you, where they were standing on their roofs? And
a number of callers we were just listening to said 6 feet of water outside their homes and 5 feet of water outside their homes, and multiple reports, though nothing by phone.
What, on CNN? Yeah, CNN headline news we got here. CNN has 2.
What is she doing?
She's stupid is what she is.
That is. You can get hit with something.
Well, then why are you there, you ignorant?
We're at store. For one nasty store. Stay inside. If you can look behind
That's downtown New Orleans. That's right off of the river.